May profits be upon you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's take a look at the markets and let's see if we can find just some great setups, some great opportunities for us in the week that is approaching. All right. This week, I think we have some good possibilities. Let's first look at the futures, the individual currency futures. Okay. Let's start with the Swiss. The Swiss franc. All right. You see, I already have it here. It's strong. I think it's bullish and I think it's going to get stronger. All right. So I like Swiss. I like Euro and some pound for buys this week. All right. On the weak side, on the sell side, I like NZD, New Zealand dollar. I like the Aussie dollar, and the CAD, the Canadian dollar. Okay, for buys. So what I'm looking is to pair them with each other, strong with the weak and the weak with the strong. All right. So we're starting out with the Swiss. I think it's strong. I love the way it broke structure here. It broke out from these levels, and I think it's going to go higher. I think there's a possibility that it may come down for near in the near term, and turn around and pop up. This is a good leg of structure from this breakout here, the pullback, and then the breakout of this level. All right, up here. So I'm looking at that. I'm looking at next the Canadian dollar. All right, and you can see that I have it as weak. You see all of last week. This is a daily time frame, by the way. This all of last week. It was weak, getting weak and getting weaker after being bullish for a couple of since actually March, and then into April, and then we see how uh, last week it just got weaker and weaker, and I believe it's going to hit this red line right at 0.73 475. I believe it's going to get weaker. All right, this this may pop up here a little bit and then down. All right, because after this impulsive move, I'm looking for a correction to that move about around right around 50%. That'll bring us up to here. That'll bring us to this level, and that would give us what? A head and shoulders, right? But I'm looking for price to pull back a little bit, and then we continue down from there. So we'll see how this market acts, but I do believe it should get weaker. The first couple of days, you may see it get stronger. The Aussie dollar, you see how this is a big old uh, bear flag, right? And I do believe we may see price continue down from here. All right, down to these lows right around 0.6566. Okay, and hitting this demand zone. So look for price to you know just continue down, to continue to get weak. All right. The New Zealand dollar. The New Zealand dollar is also weak. All right. You can see the uh, last week you got day after day of bearish candles. Right. It started the week prior on Friday, on that Friday. All right. Monday it opened up. Uh, Tiny little bit of sideways action there, and then you know it, from Tuesday on it was uh, just boom, boom, boom. All right, and we're heading down, and I do believe we're probably going to head down to this demand zone down here, where we may see uh, price react bullishly. But up until that point, I've been calling this to be bearish since it came up here. All right. Before it got there, I was calling for it to be bearish once it hits this supply zone. And it did. That's exactly what it did. Japan, the Japanese yen. Let's go. All right. I think this is, we have that Friday news. and they're probably going to make a readjustment in their policy. All right. So, we'll see. But up until that point, I think we're going to see some near term bullishness up into this demand zone. All right. And we might see price continue bearishly after that. All right. You see, it's making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. I'm looking for another lower high to make that next lower low. So we'll see. We'll see. But I do have in the near term maybe a little bit of bullish action up into this demand zone, and once it hits that, it'll come all the way down. It'll continue bearishly. All right, but I do have it as being weak. All right, the British pound is a funny one. This one I have a caution sign, the cautious eye on it. All right, I'm looking at the range that it's in, right? From the top to the bottom here, and it's playing in between these areas, and we're right in the middle. So I'm waiting for a decision time. This is a decision point, right? If price on a daily basis close below these lows here at 1.243, all right, or closes above this line here at the high at 1.2564, then we have a ball game. We can play it for sells, or we could buy it, we could sell it. But while it's in the middle, it's indecisive. All right, so this one I'm going to be have a cautious eye on the what is this, the euro. All right, the euro is another funny one. I have my eye on it. All right. I think, it's a bullish market, right? But I think we are reaching the point where it won't be bullish anymore. All right. On a daily basis, I believe that we're going to come towards this top. In the near term, we're going to have some bullish price action. All right. But I do believe that we may see this thing turn around and head towards these lows. All right. So that's my view. All right. This was the retracement of this bearish leg, and I do believe that we'll see price start to turn over here, and we just missed this supply zone up here, right? The extreme of this supply zone. We're in supply right now. Trust and believe that here, that this is the supply zone. This is the range of supply, right? The range of supply. But this is the extreme up here. And we miss the extreme. We still may visit that extreme. That's why my arrow goes up a little bit. But then it may continue bearishly once it gets up there. It may continue bearishly from these current levels. I don't know. But we'll find out in a little bit. If price closes below uh, this what is this 1.0874, if price closes below there, this low is next. That's my opinion. That's I believe that we're going to take these lows out. All right, but it has to close below this low first. All right, so I'll put a little dot on that just to remind myself. Okay, the dollar, US dollar. Listen, this one you want to be careful of, because there's a GDP coming out on Thursday, and things could get a little interesting after that. What do I mean by interesting? I think we're about to turn around. I think the US dollar is bottoming out. All right. And there's a chance of it. All right. Took out these lows barely. All right. But that's not a strong break below. If it was a strong, if it closed below this low in a convincing fashion, which it did not. All right. There was a closure, a daily closure below that low. I would think price is going to continue down. But that's not what happened. Price pulled back up, and here we are. We've been sideways all of last week. All right, waiting on this the news to come out this week, and that's why we have an indecisive market. I do believe if there's a chance it comes down a little bit to sweep the low, perhaps. I think we're going to see price continue higher. I do. And we're going to find out very shortly. All right. We might see some near term bearishness, and and then boop. So that's why I have this cautious eye on it. We'll see. But that's where my you know that's where I'm leaning towards. Now we're going to get to the the actual market. So we're going to start at the all my yellow ones. So we're going to start at gold. All right, gold on a daily basis, it's been bullish, very nicely bullish. But if the U.S. dollar turns around, I'm telling you right now, it's going to lead the way for gold to come on down. If U.S. dollar goes up, gold will come down. That's the way they usually work. Okay, and I want you to take a very close look at this. Oops. I want you to take a very close look at this so you can get some specifics. All right, you see this line going through here? You see all the interactions of price at this level. All right, using it as support turned resistance. You understand? So this level is 1 point. Sorry, 1991.41. All right. You see all that. You see how it was once resistance, then turned support. We poked through that support, not convincingly enough. Uh, you see how it doesn't close down at these lows. I wish it would have done that. Then I would have been sure that price was going to continue bearishly. But we did break an important level here. All right, we did close below that important level on a daily closing basis. So I'd like to see price come back up, test these lows, test that, mitigate this developing zone of supply and continue down as the arrow is depicted. All right, a small up and then down. That's what I'm looking for. All right, uh, silver. I'm looking for pretty much the same thing. You see how silver, if you pan out a little bit, you'll notice that it's been on a long time trend line, right? And respecting that trend line. Boom, 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 downward, downward. And then we broke up. All right. We broke to the upside. The bulls took it over, had a nice surge there, followed by another. And here we are all of last week, sideways action. All right. This is a fair value gap, and I believe that it will be closed this week. I believe that gap will be filled, and then we may see price uh, give us another opportunity to take a long position. So we'll see. We'll see how it develops, but we have to be patient on this. You don't want to just jump in with shorts. You can for those day traders that love to do that. All right, you can take a short here, a sell to the buy. Yes, you can. Do your thing. Me, uh, this is silver, and you just want to be careful. All right, you just want to be careful. Silver's pretty strong, and uh, we got to see what the dollar does. Okay, but that's my plan for it. It's bullish, and I believe that we are in a retracement, and we may retrace to turn back around for a decent goal at these at this high. All right. Are you following my logic? I hope so. All right, let's go to crude oil. This may be poised for a rally. All right, why? Because you can see it's been bearish, right? We make this structural low, we make a structural high, a lower low, and then we go sideways, and then we go lower low again. All right, then we rally. Boom. All right, we take out these highs, sweep those highs. All right, this is liquidity, folks. All right, there's more liquidity up here, and price just narrowly takes all of that out. Why? It takes out those who took shorts, who were in shorts, comes out, takes them out of the game. All right, liquidates those positions. All right, now where are we going? We're weak here. Why? Look at this. Price comes up, pulls back a little bit, up again. and then we break the structure, all right, to the downside. I think prices going to fill the gap here. All right, I didn't mean to go that far. I'm sorry. All right, I think price is going to fill this gap. There's a price gap here. All right, where price just gapped up, and here we come to fill it. We may fill it here and turn around, but I'm hoping it comes down to here. All right, this is like the 50%, a 50% pullback here, and we can continue higher, and that's what you would expect at the very least, a 50% pullback of any impulsive move. The correction should come back about 50%, maybe to the golden ratio of 618. That would be even better. But I have an alert here, and I'm going to watch this area here. This one is a conservative entry if it comes down to there to take that long position, but I would love it if it comes down to here. You understand the difference? All right. When it's more conservative and you put your stop loss somewhere down here, or you wait for here, like I'm waiting, you put your stop loss in the same place, you have a greater uh, run of profit, a greater profit margin. Okay. All right. We're going to the euro. Euro, I don't like it for this week until the US dollar gets its news, and we'll see how it reacts. But right now, you can see how bullish it has been, making a series of higher highs and higher lows, right? Taking out this high here. Okay, that's cool. That's all good. Closed above that high, so you would think it would go higher, right? And these higher lows, all of that's great. All right. But you see how it's gone to the side all of last week, right? Just sideways action. All right. So I'm looking for price to possibly start turning around here. All right. I'm looking for uh, a close below that level. All right. Let me see if I can get this level right there. Yeah, right around 1.0921, 0921, right around there. These lows here, we get a closure below these lows, all right, below that upward trend line, a, a convincing close, then we can start shorting the euro. You understand? I hope you do, all right, because I think that's what's going to work, okay, down to the major breakout level. All right. And I've showed you this major breakout level before. This is the COVID lows, okay, from the 2020. All right. And uh, uh, we finally got back above it, uh, pulled back, and then got back above it again. I do believe that we will come back and retest this area. All right. And we'll see how it goes. All right. EURCAD is next. EURCAD. All right. Let me see what we got here. Um, I'm trying to see how much time I have on this clock. I don't see the oh, there it goes. All right, 18 minutes. All right. So I'm going to EuroCAD. I'm going to make this the last one. All right, and then I'll do another one. Okay. All right. So EuroCAD. I'll put a part two right after this. This one, EuroCAD. You can see last week a nice little rally. After every rally comes a correction, of course. All right. I'm looking for price to come pull back to the breakout level, right? And then continue higher. Yep, I do believe that's what's going to happen. All right, because I'm short against the CAD. I believe the CAD is going to be weak. All right, and the euro, although it's going to be weak, it'll be stronger against the CAD. You understand? And I do believe that we should see some more upward movement in the EuroCAD. And that's it. I will see you guys in the next video. I have part two coming out right after this. So do make sure you check it out. Okay. I'll see you.